All right. So I had this thought. I had this thought, and as interesting as it may sound, I know there will be variations of thoughts also on the same matter. I've observed, quite frankly, that the way we pay attention to those who newly give their lives to Christ, probably a drug addict, a fornicator, or maybe somebody who comes from the shrine, stuff like that. We don't give the same kind of energy to those who fall away from the faith, and where we give efforts to see them recovered back to the faith. I think I once made this mistake before, even as a pastor. Once made this mistake some years ago. A brother deliberately left the church. I gave several counsels, prayed with him, advised him, but then he said he has found another place where to go and worship. And I knew that at that point there were activities he was, going through that were proofs that he was backsliding. But I was very, very careful and gentle as to how to go about it. But to God be the glory. He came back to the faith, was attending another church. But glory be to God, he was recovered. But in many cases, some of them are left in darkness. And I would like to advise that we give the same kind of love, attention, and prayers, love, joy, and patience that we give to those who are just giving their lives to Christ, as tender as possible, because it's not always easy being in darkness, especially for those of us who have come to the knowledge of the faith and are in the light. What it takes to make a recovery is not the same as what it takes to keep sustenance, even in light. When you are in the light, you must make sure that the light of God is in you through and through. That's very important. The reason is because certain challenges like winning back your brother who used to be in the faith is even more difficult because lots of emotions are involved. And sometimes those who already know that some of their friends are falling away from the faith can become too sanctimonious sometimes that they forget that they are supposed to keep battling the enemy who took away their brother from the faith. They make it the sole responsibility of the person who has fallen away. And then at the same time, if they are not careful, they continue to criticize and trample on the person. So, on one hand, you are trampling on the person, and on the other hand, you're trying to recover the person. So, even the person in light can be walking in hypocrisy and not know. So, it's essential that you make sure that the light of God is in you true and true, so that you can help make the same kind of recovery required of those who fall away from the faith. The same kind of energy, rather, that you give to those who are just coming into the faith for the first time. Give that same kind of energy to those who are falling away from the faith and help them recover. I hope this has been a blessing to you. Do well to share this. And I'm trusting God that the Lord will help us to win more souls in this particular year of complete recovery and great, massive harvests of souls. I am very, very certain about that. We're having massive harvest of souls this year. God bless you.